I'm back. It's another day. I have had another Temu order delivered, but I have another order, quite a large one, that has seemed to have disappeared into the ether. The wonders of every. It's been nearly a week now since the last update. So I've looked at Temu's refund policy, and it says that after 15 days with no updates, I can apply for a reshipment or a refund. So it's a little annoying, but it's not the end of the world. So I'm going to go through the few items that I have in this next order. And there is quite a lot of polishes, so I will probably just do a quick go through on them, and then I will do a swatching at another date. So I don't know what this is. What is this? Okay, this is a Born Pretty. Don't even know what this is. Let's have a look. Where's my scissors? Just going to move this other light because I keep turning it on with my head, which is rather annoying. Oh, I'm all fingers and thumbs today. I didn't sleep well last night. My dog is driving me mad. She's I was going to say she's old. She's not actually that old. She's about 10, which for a Spanish water dog is not particularly old, but she had a pretty bad start in life. She's a rescue. She was rescued in Spain. She used to be I think she was probably a herding dog. They use them as goat herders and sheep herders. Okay, this just says nail lacquer. I am not sure why I would have bought that, because it's obviously not a gel. I'm going to have to check my order because I can't remember ordering that or why I would order that. Unless it's like the sort of no smudge one, but it doesn't say anything on the packet. It just says nail polish. There's no number, there's no anything on it. Oh, hang on, there we go. No smudge top coat oil. Why oil? I don't know. But yes, that's supposed to be the one that doesn't smudge. Oh God, I can't get my words out today. My brain is not in gear at all today. I do apologise. Stamping polishes. The one that's not supposed to smudge stamping polishes. So that can go with my stamping stuff. Another looks like Born Pretty here. Gel colour. Black glass cat magnetic, apparently. I don't actually think I have a black cat eye, which is probably why I've bought this, although why I haven't bought a Shiji one or something, I don't know. It looks like quite a velvety one. You know, some of them are more sort of glittery and some of them are more kind of velvety. I'm hoping that is coming across. Hang on, I'm going to turn my flash on my camera, but I don't know how to do that without stopping it. So I don't know whether that's my phone or just me being an idiot, but I will be back in a second. Okay, let's try that again. Focus. It does look rather nice. I don't think I have any Born Pretty cat eyes, so I'll be interested to swatch that and see how it works. My magnet back on my desk. Now this. I think it was Lou from Vitiligo. Got some little metal heart-shaped trays in order to use one of those to use these on, and I thought it was a great idea. Now I couldn't find they were little like sort of satin black hearts that she got, and I thought they were a great idea. I couldn't find them, so I got this, and I can't see any reason why this won't work to go in the lamp. Like she said, it's easier to get these out of the lamp, and you can fit a few on there at once if you want to. I thought it was quite a fun idea, so thank you, Lou, for that idea. Go check out her channel as well. She's from Yorkshire, which is just a bit north from where I am in the UK, and she's very funny, very pleasant, very happy, chippy lady. So next up I've got these. I'm trying to get the different colours. They're like absolutely tiny little roses, and they come in these little sets. You don't get that many in them, but it's enough just to have this colourway, and then some pink ones, and then some green ones, and then some blue ones. It's enough. So I'm trying to order the different colours, but it's sometimes difficult, as it always is with Temu, to remember what you've ordered, because you're usually placing an order before one order arrives. You place in the next one. Oh, my nails are a disgrace. They've got builder gel on them, and it's starting to lift, so now I'm starting to get little bits stuck under them, which is a bit gross. I'll endeavour to redo them today. We have a set of stickers. Surprise, surprise. I've been on a bit of a sticker kick recently. I've got some new albums and I'm trying to fill them. Oh, these are cute. Little Mickey and Minnie's. Very sweet. Yes, very nice. I'm trying to keep my rubbish organised a little today because I'm running out of room. I'm going to reorganise my room today as well, because it's getting a little out of hand with all these Temu orders arriving and nowhere to put them. I'm hoping to get some even more shelves put up today. Either my wonderful boyfriend is going to do it. He has the patience of a saint with me when it comes to me asking him to do shit in my mailroom. Or I might even try and do it myself if he'll lend me his drill. So we'll see. So these are some little chains. Some of them may be a little big, but there's some absolutely teeny weeny ones, which is good. And they've in a sort of black finish. I mean, they're still metal. You can still tell they're metal, but they're in a black finish. I thought I'd ordered some silver ones, which I thought would come before these. Maybe it's in one of the lost parcels. That could be it. That's the thing. I'm sure I've ordered that. But so it's a partial order of two different orders that's gone missing. So half of two different orders that were being sent together have gone missing. More Hello Kitty and Karomi. Oh, they're nice. They're kind of a little 3D, but not crazy. But they're pretty. I like those. I might actually have to use some of the backing card in my photo album as well, because they look really pretty on there. Another brush. Now this is a 10mm. Did I already get a 10mm? Can't remember. Gonna have to have a look. me get all the ones out that I have got. So 7mm oblique ombre, 10mm. So I do already have a 10mm. That's very strange. I don't know whether you can see that, but that 10mm is a lot smaller than that 10mm. It's not smaller. I presume the brush isn't smaller, but the writing is smaller. My eyesight is terrible, so I will have the bigger one. Thank you. And I have a universal, a 13mm. So yeah, I'm getting there, I think. So 10mm, 13mm. Petal brush, universal. The extra 10mm one will probably go into my giveaway. I will show you just in case you haven't seen all my other videos, because I have done all of these and those, but if you haven't seen my other videos, you need to go and check them out. They're nice, these brushes. They've got a nice finish to them. They're nice and light. They've got decent lids on them that actually fit well without being awkward to get on or off. I'm just quite impressed with them. But yep, that will be going in the giveaway. I think there's either 1 or 2 more in this series already in the giveaway box, because like I said, I forget what I ordered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that might be it. That might be the lot for that set. I will have to check. I have yet another nail stand, but it's one that I've not seen before, and it will either work really well or it will be a complete waste of time. Those feel like they're metal, which is a good start. For some stuff, you don't want them if you're doing cat eye. In fact, if you're doing cat eye, you don't want any metal in your stand at all, really. Having said that, I generally still get them to work, but the best stands for cat eyes is something like this that's got no metal in it whatsoever, because any metal is going to affect how a magnet works. But yes, these are. Oh, I like this because it's got. I like the metal ones because they're not as flimsy. They tend to stay put on the magnet a little bit better, and they're a lot smaller here than some of the plastic ones. And these ones are like the others that I have that I really like, and they have one very, very small one for your pinky, which when you've got tiny little nails like I have, that makes a big difference. So yeah, that's I mean, it's not the best quality. It's got some crappy machining marks in it and stuff, and chips, but it's quite good. I quite like having a stand that I can get a whole hand on. A whole hand. A set of hands. A pair of hands on. Like I said, my brain. Oh, I don't know. I had a drink last night. A fairly substantial drink. Because I haven't been sleeping. Oh, yeah, that's what I was telling you. My dog. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place today. Rambling and forgetting where I'm up to. But there we go for that. That's done. I'm going to put that there. She's only about 10, but she had a rough start in life. I rescued her from a kill shelter. Basically, she was about to be put to sleep. And I mean, as far as Spain goes, it's one of the good shelters. They do try and keep animals as long as they possibly can, but they do get completely overrun. I'm just going to carry on telling you this while I open yet another set of brushes. So yeah, I got her from there. She was emaciated. They tend to just feed them on like leftovers and stuff. If they're hunting dogs or herding dogs, they just get like leftover bread and things like that. So her nutrition had been terrible, I think. Yeah, she was quite emaciated. She was very, very matted and terrified of absolutely everything, to the point where if you moved too fast, she would cower and pee. She's got a little better over the years. but she's never got over it. Now my other dog, I had another Spanish water dog. Oh, that's perfect, a 5 mil. I love that. Focus. Very tiny and very short. That's what I like. That is what I like. I have a set of these similar in black, which are kind of my go-to brushes. But I thought a white set would go better with my aesthetic going on here. But these are not as legible. I mean, I've mentioned on a few occasions that my eyesight is terrible, and they are a lot easier to read than them. But I'm wondering if I could, because it's kind of etched in, I wonder if I could put something in there to make it a bit more legible. We will see. So yeah, I had another Spanish water dog that I got out the same pound a year before, almost to the day, and he bounced back so quickly. Within 6 months, he was the happiest, most confident dog you've ever met, and he remained so his entire life. Now he died fairly young. He was about 8. I wasn't ready for it. It was on my birthday that I finally said enough is enough, and I couldn't see him suffer anymore. He went downhill in like 2 or 3 days, and it was leishmaniasis, which is a disease that is contracted usually through the bite of a sandfly, which is like a mosquito type creature that resides in Spain. Now, when I had him, I usually had sandfly collars and repellents and things on him, but it's very probable that he got bit before I got him, because it can lie dormant for years and years, and it basically just shuts down their entire system. It has different manifestations. Some dogs get a lot of lesions, skin lesions. Others, it just attacks their system and shuts them down, and that's what happened to him. But yeah, he bounced back and became very confident and everything else. Coco hasn't. I mean, she's happy, and she's fairly content. But again, if anyone comes near her with like a rolled up magazine or a newspaper, that's it. She will freak out and cower and pee. And yeah, she's very nervous. And the last couple of years, she's started losing her eyesight and her hearing, which has made her even more nervous. So she's been a bit of a nightmare for a couple of years, really. But recently, she's got a lot worse. Her eyesight has got a lot worse, and her hearing has got a lot worse. And now she is basically a nervous wreck, and she wants constant reassurance. And particularly the last few nights, she's like every half hour or hour she's barking, and she doesn't want to go out. I go and take her out just in case, but she doesn't do anything. She just goes outside, stands outside the back door and looks at the garden for 5 minutes and then comes back in. But it means I'm not getting much sleep. So it's a bit like I want to sort of akin it to having a baby. I mean, I've never had a baby. I'm not a maternal person. But I can imagine how the parents of newborn babies feel, just being sleep deprived. I'm actually getting to the stage where I think I might have to go and have a night in a hotel or an Airbnb or something, because I am just exhausted. So next up we have this, which is a little pot. It's got a slanted top on it. It's quite a good size, actually. And you get this clip that goes in the back that you can then unclip it and take it off the wall and put it back on the wall. These are usually pretty good, although they're just like sticky backs. Sometimes I supplement the sticky with super glue. However, this one looks like it's been a little crushed in transit, and it's a little damaged. Some of the gems are coming off. In fact, some of them have come off, I think. So I will probably raise a thing for that and get a refund on that. But it is still usable. But I mean, if you were given it as a gift, that wouldn't be good enough, would it? But it's quite pretty, and it matches my other blingy things that I got recently. So again, the AB shift isn't showing very well on camera, but they are all AB shift, and it does look quite nice. I bet some of you know what these are. So this is the little palettes. This is a Fresco Baldi one. Yeah, I think the others I've had previously have been like Mortar, I want to say. Oops, sorry. So you get the little palette, and then you get your little pots of paint, well, polish, and a swatch card which has got a little bit bent. No idea what that's about. I presume it's the what's in each one, because there's like 9 numbers there. But yeah, that's may as well be Chinese. So I am going to go and take the lids off these off camera and put them in the pot, and then you can just have a quick look at them. Okay, so this is them. So it's called the, what did we say there was the name of it? Fresco Baldi Macaron Colour Scheme. And I mean, come on. They are macaroons, or macarons. They are slightly textured. I've done the swatch card. I haven't done it with pop swatches on it, and these are the covers that come on these little pots, and they've got flaps that go over the side. I've just cut the flaps off, stuck them on, and then just put a little spot above. I don't usually bother that much with the swatch cards, to be honest. I don't work in a studio. I don't work with clients. Only people's nails I do is myself and my mum. That's the back of the card. Not much use. Just kind of nice, but it has been a little damaged in transit. But yeah, you can see well, I'm hoping you can see the texture on these. And they are a no wipe, as are most sort of paint on gels from what I've seen. So yeah, these would be good for any sort of textured nail you want. I do have some, they call them gypsum gels, don't they? And I do have some, but they're like really sort of subdued colours. Have a look, see if I can find them. What did I do with them? Oh, I have no idea what I've done with them. If I put them on my other stuff. No. I don't even know what I've done with them. That's interesting, isn't it? There they are, I think. Yes. So these are the ones that I've got. Let me put that back in. I can shut my drawer and get back in. Again, quite useful, but not particularly pretty. So there's a white, a butter yellow, a flaxen, which is just sort of a slightly browner beige colour, a white, a grey, and that's sort of the only colour that I had, which is cyan. So it's nice to have some in sort of pinks and purples and greens, because they do create quite a nice effect. I mean, these are great for sort of winter nails, because they're all your sort of winter colours. But if you wanted to do anything summery with the texture, then that's the one you want. So I'm going to close that before I stick my finger in it, like I just did when I was swatching. It's actually this set that I did that with. Let me just move this over. Now this, oh guys, this is a Mortar one, and it's Sunset Concert, and There's a guide of what sort of colours there is there. Why Sunset Concert? I have no idea. But look at these. Oh, I don't know how well that's coming across on camera, to be honest. But they have like little flecks, speckles in them, and they're lovely sort of summery colours. I wasn't too enamoured with these, particularly this. I thought, oh, that's a vile colour. But when I swatched them, which I did do on my little pop circles, they actually come out really well. I'm going to put my flash on again, guys, because I don't think I've turned it back. Is that any better? I'm hoping that's a bit better. So they have all these lovely little flecks in them, and even these two have actually turned out quite nice. Yeah, very different. Not seen anything like that again. They are, again, a little bit, they're not like grainy like the other ones, but because you're putting them on with a brush and they are quite thick, they do end up kind of textured. I hope you can see that. Oh, camera. There you go. So they do end up kind of textured, or you can make them textured. I think you could probably make them a bit smoother if you wanted to, and you could also, if you put a top coat on it, that would smooth them out if you did want them smooth. So yeah, I mean, both of them I really like. And these little palettes end up taking up a lot less room than, I mean, nine bottles of polish would take up a lot more room than this, and they can just go in a drawer. And they're really nice. Quite like them. So what's left out of this lot is these polishes, these polishes, these polishes, these polishes. These polishes. There's lots of polishes. There's another 2 bags over there. So I'm not gonna swatch them because that will take forever. I'll do a separate swatching video for that. And we'll just have a little quick look. So I've spoken a few times about this brand before. I think it's pronounced Shei, but who knows? If anyone does know, tell me. They're 15ml bottles. The bottles are glass. The lids and this bit here are plastic, and sometimes this bit is loose, it comes off. But overall, they're pretty good. I mean, I don't know why they've put the clear tops on them, because they don't seem to want to come off, so you can't really swatch them. I usually end up, let me grab one of my current ones. I usually end up putting the butterfly swatches on. They have got this ridge that they sit into rather nicely, and that works well for me. I sometimes also put one of the dots on there, but whichever way you want to do it. Like I say, I'm not quite sure what the idea is with the clear tops, because usually they put clear top on. It's because they either come like this, or you can take the tops off and paint them. But this doesn't seem to. I've tried it on a couple of them. They don't seem to want to come off. I mean, I suppose you could paint the top of them, but you could do that on any bottle. So what's the point in the... Anyway, moving on. Let's have a look. Oh, what this is. Oh, that's a white shimmer. Now, is that a cat eye, or is it just a shimmer that you can manipulate? It's not a cat eye. So yeah, that is just like a pearl. I'm hoping that's coming off. Like I said, I will do a swatching video for all these new colours. Now, I did get, might even have been earlier in this video, because I'm recording this over several days as these parcels come in. Yeah, that's loose again, you see. Can you see that moving? So that will probably... They just have a blob of glue on the bottom, and sometimes it's not enough. So I will probably take that off before it ends up breaking, and re-glue it. It's not a big issue. And the value of these polishes and the quality of these polishes is actually very, very good. But yeah, I got a set of pearls in this brand. Like I say, it might be earlier in this video because it was one of my fairly recent orders. I can't remember whether there was a white in it, but again, I haven't swatched those either. So if it comes up in the swatching video that I've already got one of those, then that will go in the giveaway box. Okay, next up is a set of 3. I am thinking this is probably a base coat, a top coat, and I don't know, maybe a blooming gel. I have no idea. That could be interesting because, oh, that actually says top coat on it. What does that say? Reinforcing gel and base coat. So I think I have a top coat. I don't know. I might not have a top coat in that actually. Let me have a look. No, I've got a builder gel. I've got the fibre repair gel, which is what I don't know. That's fibre repair gel. So no, that's different again, isn't it? Because the fibre repair gel actually says, if it will focus, fibre repair extension gel, whereas this just says reinforced gel. So what the I don't think it's a builder gel because the builder gel says builder gel on it. So a little bit confused. I'll have to go back in and see what it says on the blurb. But on these, obviously they're all clear. There's no point in swatching them. So I just write on the bottle what they are so that I don't have to try and focus on these tiny little stickers. And I can see at a glance when they're on my shelf what they are. I'll quick look at the base coat, see what the consistency is like. Because I do have a lot of these polishes. Oh, that's quite thick. Mind you, it is quite cold today. I do have quite a lot of these polishes, and it occurred to me when I was actually I think I was doing a set of press-ons for myself, that I don't actually have the top coat and base coat. And yeah, that's loose again, you see. It's wiggling about. So this is the top coat. It's quite thin. I will use it at some point and see what it's like. But yeah, I thought it would be. It's always better, isn't it, if you can stick with the same brand for your base, your top, and your actual polishes. So it just seemed like a sensible thing to do to get these, but I'm not quite sure. And they came in a set, obviously. I'm not quite sure what the reinforced gel, how that's different to builder gel. Because again, well, that one, builder gel, it says nail construction gel. The fibre gel says nail fibre repair extension gel. Now you can use builder gel as extension gel as well. So what the reinforced gel is, I have no idea. I will have to have a look, do some research, and I may let you know. Okay, so next up is a set of 6. Look, these look like they'll be the new bottles. They are indeed. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I hope that's picking up because that is stunning. I don't think it's a cat eye, but let's have a look. No, not a cat eye, but that is super pretty. It's a silver sort of with an aurora. Very, very, very fine glitter in it. Oh, excited to see the rest now. That one was number 5 out of this set. Not quite sure what the set was, so I'm not quite sure what to expect. Sometimes you get them and they're all of a similar vein from this brand, and other times they are. Some of them are completely different, but it looks like these are all going to be sort of a aurora shimmer. I guess this one's got sort of a mainly purple, but there's pinks and greens and blues and all sorts of stuff in there. Super, super pretty. Number 4. Ooh, this is like well, it looks white, but I think it's actually a clear. And then again, a sort of purple and pink shimmer in it. It's not showing up as well on the camera as it does in real life, but they are super pretty. Number 1. Blue with, there's a blue and green shift in that, and then there's like some goldish flakes in it. Again, super pretty. I'm actually really looking forward to swatching these. With swatching, I'm a bit weird. Sometimes I find it extremely therapeutic, and other times I just find it a chore, and I don't look forward to it, and I don't enjoy it, and I just want to get through it. But like I say, other times, another blue. This is without the flakes in it, but it's got a very similar shift to it. Again, super pretty though. Get in shot and get in focus. Yeah, it's not doing them justice on the camera anyway, but I will swatch them in a future video along with all of the others. It will be quite a long one, I think, because there is quite a few here that need to be swatched. Well, this is like a champagne-y colour with a crazy AB kind of shift in it. It's got all the colours in there. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like. Me likey. I'm gonna put them back in this bag. I'll do it off camera because you don't need to see that shit. Next, this is a set of 4. And let's see what these are. These boxes are a little crushed. I think this is going to be the older bottles. Yes, it is. I think this is actually probably my favourite bottle. I do like those newer bottles, and they don't have the plastic on them, but I think on the shelf these probably look nicer. Ooh, that's a lovely mint green. I think this is kind of like an Easter colour set, and I think one of them has a speckle in it. I think I actually remember this one. So let's have a look. And that's an even more minty green. I might be wrong. It might not have a speckle in it. This might just be sort of summer, Easter, spring. Let's go with spring colours. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. That's like a pale khaki green. Actually quite nice. Although I do have a colour similar to that. Let's have a look. M29. Let's see. Yes, I do already have that. So there you can see that one's watched. So that colour can probably go in the giveaway box. Unfortunately, if you are international, if you're not in the UK, I can't send polishes, I don't think. I'm still doing a bit of research and trying to see if there's any solutions to this issue, but they won't let us send. I mean, even within the UK, we can't send any more than 4 bottles of polish at a time. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, a bit of a weird set, that sort of blues and greens. So it's not the speckledy one that I was thinking it was. Interesting. I thought the ones that were just creams, whatever you want to call them, I thought the ones that I'd ordered were sets of 6, and that's just 4. So not quite sure what's going on there. I will have to recheck my orders, I think. This one is a set of 6. Again, the old style bottles, I think. I do wish they'd I do wish I'd stop doing that. I do wish they'd pick a bottle shape, design, whatever, and stick to it, because I am a little OCD, and I do. You see, this is what happens with these. But like I said, you just stick another glob of glue on the bottom there and stick them back on, and it's all good. But yeah, I like my bottles to look nice. I have all the same brand next to one another, and I like them to line up like little soldiers and be nice. Now this, I think, again, is a sort of spring color collection, all pastels, which I think I do have this. I like this because I actually like to do. I don't know whether you've ever watched Dexter, but there was a little doll in it that had all the fingers were different colors, but they were pastel colors, and I like doing that. I like lemon, blue, mint green, pink, and a pale lilac maybe. And I do have them in the Madame Glams, but I thought I should have them in this brand as well. So yeah, again, I will swatch them in another video, because this video is going to be long enough as it stands. See, this annoys me. This, yeah, I don't like it. I'd love to try and take all those off, but I have a feeling they would just leave a load of sticky residue, so I tend to just leave them. That's a mint green. It might be a similar colour to the one that we just looked at, but again, I will find out when I swatch them all how different they are, and any that are duplicates will go in the giveaway box for UK people. Those that are international, if you win a giveaway and I have to take out any polishes that were intended to be in the giveaway, I will replace those polishes with something else, some form of nail art things, whether it be crystals or stickers or, I don't know, tools or something nice pink. So you will still get a goodie bag or goodie box. And my giveaways are always open to international, but you just do have to be aware that you might not get any polishes in them. It's another pink, but it's got like a purpley hue to it, like a lilac-y hue to it. Again, very pretty. They're all very pretty, and they will look great swatched. What did I do with the bag? I don't know what I did with the bag. There it is. To the next one, the next set. This again is a set of 6. Ooh, it's a very dark purple, very nice. The plummy colour. I have just noticed on these that they have manufacture date, which was 28th of February 25. So they are fairly new. So they're only just in April now. And the expiry date is 3 years later. I am fairly new to the nail game. I'm not sure how long nail polishes, and in particular gel polishes, have a shelf life of, ooh, that's like a pale version of that purple. Lovely, lovely lilac. But again, I might have, is it 88? I might have both of those. Yep, 88 and 91 I already have. I'm wondering if I have this set, because these did come. I think they did. No, I might have bought them separately, actually, so that might be why they're now coming in a set. This might be a purple set. Oh, there you go. The box is missing. There it is in there. Look. This is what sometimes happens. But I do still like these bottles. So you just need an extra blob of glue on there. Pop it back in. Let it sit. And it's all good. So this is also a purpley colour. Again, very pale, but very nice. So yeah, I think this is the purple set. I think I ordered the purple set. I think I might have ordered the blue set as well. Whether it's arrived yet. I have one more set after this to go through. So it could be that one. Oh, ooh, that's so a strange colour. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a dark, dusky, purpley pink. Is the best way I can describe that. And get it next to the light, see if it's any. No, it's still not picking up very well. It looks kind of grey on the screen, but it's a nice colour. Again, coming off, but I think this may be why they've changed the bottle design. The new ones don't have this frame on them. So this is kind of a purpley blue, like a dusky, dark purpley blue. It is a blue, but it has a purpley shimmer. Well, not shimmer, a purpley tinge to it. And the last one in this set is a definite dusky pink. I think they will look really nice together. I can't wait to swatch those either. I think that will be nice. And this is the last set. I think my next orders are due in a couple of days. I don't know whether to sit on this video and include them or whether to just get this edited and up, because I think it's probably already going to be quite long. And then do the next ones in another video. 66, that sounds familiar. Oh, maybe not. That's like a peachy orange. It's not a peach, but it's not really it's not a neon orange. It's actually really nice. Great for spring stuff. So this set could be a sort of orangey yellowsy set, not the blue set. I'm sure I've ordered the blue set. I may have imagined it, or it may be one of the ones that's lost. That's always a possibility, in which case it will get reordered at some point. It doesn't want to come off. That was a bit strange. Another yellowy. That's a nice sort of lemon yellow. It's nice. Ooh. It's like a more subdued orange. Kind of like a corally colour. A bit more, I don't know, a bit more beige than coral, really. It's not beige, but it's too beige to be coral, if that makes sense. I'm not very good at describing colours. Now that's like a burnt orange. That's quite nice as well. It's weird. It's not necessarily a colour that I would wear, but I think it could be quite handy to have. And the last one. Oh, it's just like a creamy beigey colour. Again, quite a handy thing to have. So yeah, I've got what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets, and then a couple of odd ones to swatch. So I will do that at some point. But yeah, I think I'm going to stop this video here because we have gone through quite a lot of stuff, and I know I actually watched I think it was it Miss T that did a 2-hour haul the other day, and Stacey did quite a long haul the other day too, but I'm not sure. I mean, I enjoy long haul videos. You know, I'm here for the long haul, but I'm not sure that everybody does. I know my boyfriend usually watches my videos through for me and you know, checks that they're okay and stuff like that. And I know he was bored on my last haul. And he quite likes the ones where I'm doing a tutorial and things like that, or whatever. But yeah, he was a bit bored on my last one, and I don't know. I don't know. I think sometimes it goes on too long, and this one's going to go on too long because I'm rambling, waffling. So I'm going to stop the waffle. I'm going to bid you farewell. Let me know what you think about the length of haul videos. Do you enjoy longer ones? Do you enjoy shorter ones? I mean, shorter ones are always easy to do because you can always cut. You know, you get an order of 50 items, do 25 in one and 25 in the other. So if you prefer shorter videos, let me know and I will endeavour to do that. I am going to be doing another nail tutorial soon. I don't know what I'm going to do on my own hands. They've just got builder gel on them at the moment. I did have press-ons on, which is why some of them look a bit manky because there's a little bit of residue. I have put builder gel on them before the press-ons because my nails, because I bit them for so long, they tend to go a bit like a ski jump at the end. So I need to make an apex before I can even attempt to put press-ons on because they just they don't touch in enough places. They would touch right at the edge and maybe right at the cuticle and nothing in the middle. So that's a tip for you if you want to wear press-ons, put a bit of builder gel on and bridge that gap, as it were. Anyway, I'm going to go. I will see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't done so already, check out my last, was it a tutorial video? I can't even remember. Well, in one of my last couple, I think it was the tutorial video. My watercolor nails, I think, tutorial video has my giveaway in it. Giveaway is open internationally. It's only going to be up for another couple of days or so. So get your entries in. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for being with me. Bye.